We are ready for our penultimate real one with my next handsome king. Come on in, kind sir. Welcome to the Fun House. How you doing?
Doing all right.
Wonderful. Come on in. More.
Okay.
We want to be able to see you. Would you please share with these lovely ladies your name, your age, and what you do?
Mark, age 61 and a half. And what do I do? That's a tough one, actually, because I wear a lot of different hats. A lot of people know me as a chef, and I do a lot of interesting preparations that are a little bit like raw vegan, as an example.
Okay.
And I also get in real estate and do a lot of real estate investing.
Oh.
And I play around with some other stuff to make a buck as well here and there. So I'm kind of wearing a lot of different hats.
I love that. Okay, share with us this. What makes you a real one?
A real one what?
Yeah, like a real genuine person.
Oh, what
makes you a catch?
Person?
Why would these ladies be like, oh,
what makes me a catch? I don't know. If I was a woman looking at me, I'd be like, wow, that guy's a catch because he's got it all together. He doesn't have any baggage, no kids, never married. Oh, I can give the reason why I'm never married.
You might want to share. Yeah.
But I was never married because I was a crazy workaholic that operated a lot of different businesses. And because of that, I was in long-term relationships. So it might as well been that I was married. I just never really finalized it because I was married to my work for all those years. And I got out of all that situation. But I'm one of those sweet, sensitive guys. I'm a Cancer, if that means anything to anybody. But I'm one of those sweet, sensitive guys that, like, when I go in, I go all in.
Okay.
Now,
Makes sense.
Not being married may mean not going all in, but it might as well been that I was married.
Okay.
So
okay. Married to the hustle, married to the work,
yeah,
married to the business.
You know, I did have a long-term relationship.
Oh, okay. Absolutely. Okay.
So,
okay.
That was great, and I'm still like absolute best friends with that person.
Okay.
To this day, and yeah, we get along amazing. So,
all right.
Yeah.
That's a great thing. Now share with us this. What are you looking for in a real one, in a lovely lady?
I'm looking for, someone who's loyal, first off, and just the connection. You know what I mean? Like somebody who gets real and isn't afraid to tell their truths.
Okay. Beautiful.
And I like to think I'm one of those people.
Yeah, that's why you're here. You're a real one. Now share with us this. As you saw, in relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers. We call them red flags. What are some things you don't tolerate?
Smoke and drugs, definitely. That's a complete deal breaker.
Now, when you say smoke, do you just mean cigarettes or the devil's
anything.
lettuce? Okay. Okay.
Vape, cigarettes, weed. Yeah, I'm not into the smoking.
Okay. Okay. What about drinking? You're okay with
drinking? I'm fine with. I mean, yeah, I was in the bar business for a lot of years, so
okay.
I'm all about it. But I don't drink a lot or much ever.
Okay.
But if other people do, I'm totally cool with it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And final question before we find out what happened. What do you like to do for fun?
I go to yoga often. I go to like hot yoga. I like to sweat it out. I like to go to the gym here and there, but only go a couple times a week. I like going to the beach. I like riding my bike around Miami and stuff. I travel, of course. I love traveling.
That's beautiful.
Going to new places.
Yeah.
I like to find new places that I haven't been before.
Great.
So I'm into that. And I like cooking, making some food, making people happy. I have that artistic thing that makes me happy.
Beautiful.
But I do it with food rather than painting or whatever.
Okay. So, that's your art. Yeah.
I, for the most part, though, just I like to be energetic and be out there.
Great.
I'm not one to sit on the couch and watch sporting events.
Okay.
That might burst another balloon, but most of them bursted already. So.
Well, you still have some remaining, but let's figure out what happens. We're going to take a step forward to this lovely lady right here, and we're going to figure out what happened. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Michelle Renee. I'm over 21. There's no chemistry. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's cool. Oh.
Why do you think the chemistry could be lacking?
What?
Why do you think the chemistry could be lacking?
Oh, you're small.
Oh, really? I used to be so big.
You're older than I'm looking for.
Okay. Okay. Is she someone that's your type? No. What makes her not your type?
I like to feel the young energy of someone that can go hiking and biking and
all those things.
I don't know.
Okay. But you didn't feel that. She didn't feel the chemistry, and you didn't feel that youthful.
She's probably a great person, and it's so hard to judge a person by the cover. And I just met another guy here, And at first I was like, oh, this guy's not my type of guy. Now we're on Instagram together and we're having fun and we're meeting up. So
Beautiful.
you never
You never
it's really
know.
hard to judge. And
Yeah.
you know, the first little interview like this
Yeah.
is probably not a great way to
Right.
think you're going to know somebody down the road.
But you never know in that chemistry. Sometimes as soon as you see them.
right?
You'll feel the aura. I always feel the aura.
Okay.
I would know.
Okay. Well,
Like
let's take a
I
step
couldn't
forward.
judge you by the suit you're wearing. I might get the wrong idea.
Oh, I think it's cool.
See what happens.
You're looking good.
We'll see what happens. All right. Let's go to our next lovely lady that broke her heart. Name, age, why you broke it.
Christina, 55 years old. And I'd say a little bit taller, but it was mostly the facial hair. And honestly, I'm a avid golfer and pickleball player.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, you seem great, and you got a great smile. So
I
for
love
you on
listening to you. You sound intelligent. You sound like you definitely have your life together. Just looking for a little bit different. Thank you.
gotcha. I'm not big on golf. I fell out of a golf cart once when I was like 8 years old, chipped a tooth or so.
Oh, no.
Golf wasn't for me, but
Okay.
good for you.
Well, real quick, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, I guess so. Sure.
All right. Let's go to this lovely lady that broke her heart. Name, age, why you broke it.
Hi, I'm Pam. I'm over 55. And no, you're very nice. You're very kind. You come across very, very well. I guess I just didn't click. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Don't be sorry.
Why do you feel it didn't click?
I don't know. I really can't put my finger on it. I guess I just don't know him well enough.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Let's take a step forward. This lovely lady, you do have a heart remaining. But let's go to this lady. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
My name is Mari. I'm 65. There's no vibe. Plus, you look and our name exactly like my ex-husband. So,
Oh,
tuk, 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 tuk. Sorry.
Turn that way, son. Okay, just like the ex-husband, huh? Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yes. Too much. So I'm cool about the yoga.
Is she someone that's your type?
Probably not.
Okay. Why not?
I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to say why not. Because you know what? I got to be clear. I do not have a type. And I don't think anybody has a type. I think that question is just so off right there, because I've been with different relationships and people that I would have never thought was my type. And then all of a sudden I'm like, wow, how did I click with them? And how did that connection get so deep? And I was like, I never would have seen it coming.
You never know how a real one connection.
I really got to say, I don't have any type, and I hate to put people in a box as to what they are and all that. So that's
True. At this age, there's really no type. So it's just
I don't
kind of
think
like
I've
how
ever
you
had a
feel
type.
the energy with the other person, or if you kind of like click in some ways.
Yeah, sometimes you can just feel a little attraction or a connection.
And that's kind of what that question kind of represents sometimes. But let's move forward to this lovely lady that broke her heart. Name, age, why you broke it.
My name is Loretta. I'm 69 years old, and I first broke it because you're too small.
Really? Okay.
Yes, you
See, that's a huge
definitely
compliment
too
for me. I
small.
love that, because my whole life I was too big.
But you
that's amazing.
seem you have a good head on your shoulders. You know exactly what you want and what direction you're going into. But just being too small is
Okay.
the main problem.
Okay.
I
If
get
he was
you.
bigger, because you said you want a big belly, he could be your type.
He has to gain weight all over. Yeah, it's too small.
Okay. Could she be your type in terms of the aesthetic?
Probably not.
Okay.
For what reason? I don't know. I have no clue.
Right. No, and that's okay. You know, it's a real one.
Right.
Real ones talk about real ones. Let's go to this final lovely lady. Name, age, and why you broke that heart.
My name is Diana, and the reason I like everything you say. I like real estate people. In fact, I try to get into real estate now to study that career I love, and everything you say is fine to me. The reason, the only thing is avoid me to accept you is because the ages. The only reason. Besides that, I really
The age?
The age difference, I guess.
the
Age
age
difference.
the only thing, because everything you say is fine to me, and I love real estate people. Yeah, I do.
Would you be willing to date an older woman if she had that youthful energy that you talked about?
I
Face the camera a little more.
Potentially.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no discrimination, which is
Okay. Okay.
So it's
Okay.
like,
So he might be open to
it's
dating
all-
an
it's
older
all
queen
about-
as yourself.
It's all about the connection and like the attraction, and sometimes that could happen in the weirdest of
It's true.
matchups.
It's true. Yeah.
And I've had that happen before, so I have an open mind, but you know,
Would you be open, or you don't want your balloon? You don't want your heart back?
If you don't mind, I would.
Do you want a heart back? Are you
To
okay?
be honest, I really don't have the
No,
connection
no,
with her. So
no.
Oh, the chemistry.
I don't-
Oh, thank you.
I don't
That's
know.
what I'm talking
I
about.
don't know if we're gonna go
Keep
there.
it real. Keep it real. Okay.
I just ruined.
Well, let's see. Maybe. Oh, it was an accident.
Accident.
Do you want it back?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Daniela, can we get a balloon? She broke on accident. Sometimes hearts get, they beat too much, and we need a heart transplant. Heart transplant. So let's get a heart transplant going. Thank you so much, kind sir.
Heart surgery coming up.
Yeah, here we go. Let's operate. Thank you so much. We're going to give this lovely lady her heart back. Okay, so we're back at square one. We have one real one left, and the show's a real one, not a real two. So I'm glad that you are here. Tell us why you have not broken your heart.
Okay. Because I find him very real, like honest. He likes the things that I like. I like to go biking. The only thing that I think is we're the same age. And maybe you want somebody younger. I don't like to be a heart broke because of you too old. But I don't know.
But let's see. So he said he's open now, just like down there. So he said he's open to someone of.
I'm not looking for love. I'm just looking for friendship and
It
connection.
can blossom, and who knows what it could lead to. Right. Okay. You kind of said he could be your type. Do you think there's a possibility of her being your type?
Yeah, everything has a possibility.
Okay. Do you have a question you'd like to ask her?
Now I'm like, my head is in like 45 different directions, and I'm like, I can't even. I don't really have a question right now.
Is that
Maybe
for a
we
good
could
reason,
talk
or?
on camera? And just, she seems like a cool person, and she seems nice. And
Okay. Do you have a question for
you can
him?
never have too many friends.
Just normal, very working person. And
Yeah.
I've been around. I've been doing a lot of races in the world. So I like people that's smart.
Okay. And this is a smart brother right here, and he'll cook for you. He's a chef, so he knows how to throw down. Okay. Well, if there are no other questions and a heart is not broken, then I'm going to take you both back here. So do we have any final questions?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Step on back. Come on out this way with me, and you're going to step back with me. I'm just going to ask a final question, and we're going to see what happens. So face that camera, because the people love this. Do you feel this could be a real one connection?
Maybe.
Okay. Do you feel this could be a real
A
one
definite maybe.
Yeah. So clap it up for a maybe, because there may be a chance that this is a real one connection. So I'm happy. So I'm going to take this mic, and you two can actually go off on that way and go plan maybe your first date or your first bicycle experience. All right, go on out that way, folks. Clap it up for them. I'm so happy that we were able to snag that connection. All right. Well, if that's the case, let's get ready for our final real one. Let's get ready.